Greetings, sales team. It's a pleasure to be here with you. I'm sorry I couldn't be with you in person, but through the magic of television, I'm able to appear on this wonderful big theater screen. So thanks for giving me the time to talk to you a little bit this morning about our speaker corps. Thanks to Carrie Fryer for inviting me to spend this time as well. As you may or may not know, Carrie and I are in cahoots when it comes to the speaker corps, and we've been busy rolling up our sleeves and building the speaker corps. We've added 7 new members in recent weeks and months, and we'd like to tell you a little bit about them. I think the thing that is most important to share with you is that in the past we've primarily been inviting people to be on our team as generalists. They can speak on just about any topic. While the people that we've chosen can certainly do that, we have recruited them in a sense as specialists to speak on specific topics and to promote some specific resources from Loyola Press that we're very excited about. So with that in mind, I'd like to first introduce you to Dr. Catherine Boychuk. Catherine is the professor for early childhood development at the Catholic University of America. And she will be our champion for our new early childhood resources, God Made Everything. And so we're very thrilled to have Dr. Boychuk with us, and she's going to be starting in just a couple months in August doing some presentations down in Galveston, Houston, doing a keynote and some breakouts, and then some other conferences as well. You also are familiar with the fact that we have the Growing with God resource coming out soon. And this is a resource about child safety, a safe environment, family life. And we have recruited Dr. Kate Wiskus from the Diocese of Madison, Wisconsin. Kate was a classmate of mine in my Doctor of Ministry class, and she was also once in charge of the Office for Child Protection and Safe Environment in the Diocese of Madison. So she is an expert in this field and is passionate about speaking on this topic of such great importance to all of us. And Dr. Kate is also lined up to be speaking at a few conferences already starting this fall on our behalf. Next, as you know, we have some wonderful resources for those with developmental disabilities, and we have recruited 3 national experts to join us, beginning with Sister Kathleen Shapani from the Archdiocese of Philadelphia. Sister Kathleen has spoken on our behalf before, but we're happy to have her officially now as one of our spokespeople on this topic. We also welcome Dr. Charlene Katra from Galveston, Houston, along with a collaborator of hers, John Barone from Galveston, Houston. And Charlene and John will be coming out with a book on this topic from Loyola Press. And so we're excited to have the 3 of them joining us, and they're also lined up to begin doing some presentations already this fall. They, of course, join 2 people who we've been using and will continue to use because they bring some amount of expertise on the topic of working with those with developmental disabilities. That's Ana Barraza out in California, who is bilingual and has done a number of presentations on this topic for us, as well as Lily Rogers out in Wyoming, who has extensive background in this field as well. But the 3 that we've recruited are national experts at the PhD level, and so we're very excited about that. And then finally, we did also add a couple of people who, in a sense, are generalists, beginning with Stephanie Davis from Louisiana, both folks from Louisiana joining the 2 that we already have, Ansel Augustine and Becky Eldridge. So we now have 4 people from Louisiana. There must be something special in the waters down there in terms of spirituality and faith. But Stephanie Davis comes to us as a collaborator and friend of Becky Eldridge and speaks on a number of issues that and topics that Carrie can get into a little bit more after we're done. And then, as you may or may not know, we lost Miriam Hidalgo as one of our bilingual speakers, and we were able to recruit someone to fill in that gap. and his name is Marcos Villalba, a theology teacher from a Jesuit high school down in Louisiana. And Marcos, I think, takes over now as the youngest member of our crew. He and Lily Rogers are in their early 30s. And so we're excited to have such young talent joining us on our speaker corps, and Marcos is bilingual. So finally, here's our weather map. I don't expect you to see the fine print here or be able to read it, but it does give you some indication of where all these folks are around the country. And is part of the contact list that Carrie and I will be making available to you both in hard copy and online so that you can see where folks are. The important thing is if you see opportunities in your region to bring in a speaker for a diocese, a diocesan or regional event that you think can open the doors to selling some of our resources, in particular our curriculum, get in touch with myself or Carrie, and we'll sit down with you and begin talking about the possibilities of making this happen. So we're very excited to be growing our speaker corps and providing more people that can open doors for you in terms of making sales in your territory. So thank you for this time. I'll be with you in person tomorrow and the next day, but I wish you well, and thanks again for the opportunity to talk about our speaker corps. Have a good day.